Okay, up on your mat. Okay, feet parallel, but a little wider than your hips. Just a little wider than usual. Chest open, so push the shoulders back, and we start to bend from one side to the other. Okay, we go for another 4. Try to feel your ribs opening to one side and then to the other. One last time. Come back tall in the center and lower your chin and go all the way down through the spine, reaching your hands on the floor. If you're not reaching your hands on the floor, bend your knees. The head is heavy, let it fall down. Now you're going to lift one arm to the side, look up towards the ceiling. Okay, so open up the chest to the side. Then lower the head, hang your head, and you do it on the other side. Twist. And back to center. Now to try and go a little wider with this movement, think of pushing the floor with a hand that stays on the floor. And push on the other side. Lower both, hands down, and unroll it up. One bone at a time. Okay, we're gonna place our hands behind the head. Turn your feet slightly outwards. Chest and elbows open, shoulders down. Close the ribs. We go down into an easy squat. Now we don't go very low yet. Okay, so super easy, and come back up. Make sure not to hinge forward when you bend your knees. So you want to maintain the shoulders over the hips. Imagine you are standing against the wall and your back is sliding down along the wall and back up along the wall. Let's go for a few more. Okay, now from the next one, we try to go a little lower. Okay, you push the pelvis a bit deeper down. Okay, make sure to engage your glutes and your inner thighs to come back up. So you don't put all the effort on your knee joints. Give me another 3. And 2. One more and you stay there. Down and stay. Close the elbows and open up. Close and open up. Close and open up wide. So upper back work while we feel our thighs warming up. 3, 2, one more. Stretch your legs, lower the arms, down through the spine. Hang your head, twist on one side. That's what we have done just now before the squats. Lower the hand down and twist on the other. Lower, go for another 2, twist it up. Lower, one more time, twist it up. And lower, breathe out to unroll the spine. Chest super nice and open at the top. Place your hands on the hips. We're going to step our feet even a little wider apart, just a touch wider than before. They're still turned out. And we go down again into a squat. So push the knees backwards, keep them in line with your toes, and up. Down, keep your hips open, push the knees backwards, and up. Okay, down again. And up. 5, 4, Last two. Okay, this time we stay and we turn to one side. I am stretching one arm in front and it's the opposite arm and leg stretching forward. My back knee is not touching the floor. My shoulders are over the hips. I'm not falling forward. I'm trying to maintain my shoulder hips alignment and back to center. Brave. Other side. Opposite arm and leg in front of you. Shoulders over the hips. Back knee close to the floor. And center. Okay, we speed it up a little bit. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Stay lower. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Center, stretch your legs. Just move the hips side to side here. Okay, give me another 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, down into squat, and we turn again. Back knee very close to the ground. You're going to drop the knee down, exhaling. Inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. We have another 2. If you think it's too much, just lower the back knee on the floor for now. 1 more. And then you place both hands, fingertips on the floor. Stay there. I have to let someone in. Victoria. It's you coming from another account. Okay. Brave, brave that you're still there. So both hands on the floor. The back knee is not touching the floor. We pulse here 3 times. 3, 2, 1, and then you stretch both legs. And you lift the back leg parallel to the ground. Belly button in, long spine. Down again. 3, 2, 1, and stretch it up. 3, 2, 1, and stretch it up. 3, 2, 1, and stretch it up. Okay, let's go again. Okay, give me a couple more. And 1 more. Lower the back foot. Come up with your hands on the hips. Back to the center. And we go on the other side. Opposite arm and leg in front of you. Exhale, drop the arm down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale down. Inhale up, look at the ceiling. 3 and 2. 1 more. And then you lower both fingertips on the floor. So make sure the back knee is very close to the ground. Keep your spine nice and tall from now. Lengthen it up. Okay, 3 poses here. 3, 2, 1, stretch. Long spine when you come up here. Step back. 3, 2, 1, stretch. 3, 2, 1, stretch it up. 3, 2, 1, stretch it up. 3, 2, 1, stretch. We have another 5. And 4, try to push the shoulders away from your ears when you stretch the leg up. Don't sink your head into the shoulders. Stick out your neck. Down and stay. Place the hands on the hips. Come back to the center. Sink your hips as low as you can. And then stretch your legs up. Step your feet back in line with the hips. Interlace and stretch the arms. Stretch the body to one side. Center. And stretch on the other. And center, go again. Stretch it out. Center, one more. Center, lower the arms. You take one foot from the back to stretch the hip flexor. Okay, lower it down, and you grab the other one. So push the knee backwards and the hips forward. That to find that that stretch on your thigh. Good. Okay, lower the foot down, and you're going to step on the front side of the mat today with your feet right on the edges of the mat, so feet as wide as the mat. Okay, join the palms of the hands together and stretch the body up. Fingertips towards the ceiling, keep your hands connected. Go down into a squat, lowering the hands in front of your chest. Push the heels into the ground, use the glutes to come up, stretch the body. Down again. And stretch it up. Okay, so make sure to keep the weight on the heels. When you go down here, sit back and the weight is on the heels. You should be able to move your toes easily. And up. Down. And up. Now, listen carefully. We go down. Don't change the corner of your knees as you lower the hands on the floor. You step one foot back and then the other. Okay, let's go back. So you adjust your feet on the edges of the mat. Close to your hands. 1 and 2. Hands in front of your chest. And stretch it up. Down again, sit back. Keep your toes free to move. Lower the hands down in front of your feet. Don't change the corner of your knees while you go down with your hands. Now, step back one foot and the other. Come back in. Come back in. Hands in front of your chest. The toes are free to move. Stretch the body. We do it one more time. Down. Lower the hands. Stretch one leg and the other. Bravissime. Let's go back one foot. The other. Toes free to move. Lift the hands in front of you. We stay. And we pulse only 5, 4, 3. The work is on the thighs. 2, 1 and stay. You go lower, stretching the arms in front of you. And you sit down. Okay, the hands are still together, your feet are together now, your knees are together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So on the way down, you're scooping the tummy in, squeeze the abs. And I also want you to think of pushing the knees towards the center. Push them together. Last two. One more. Hold it here. Keep your hands tight. You're gonna move them to one side, up and over to the other. Knees tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands in the center and roll it up. Lift your hands above the head, stretch the spine, reach your fingertips up high and lower down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Brave, brave, keep going. Okay, are you still squeezing the knees together? And the palms of the hands. Keep that connection nice and stable. This is the last one. Down and stay. Interlace your fingers, hands under the head. Breathe out, lift your knees up. Breathe in, lower down. Now let's try to maintain the lower back flat against the floor. Okay, so we are slowing down the rhythm, but we keep it up pretty intense, huh? Give me 4. Controlling the spine. Don't collapse with your shoulder blades. Shoulder blades higher. There you go. One more. Lower your head and your shoulders. Open up the elbows. And you just lower your knees to one side. Center and to the other. And center. Go again. Twist. Center and twist on the other. And center. Okay. Stay here in the center. We're gonna go up again with the shoulder blades first. And then with our knees. Now, reverse crunch. So halfway down, exhale, lift your tailbone. Halfway down and lift it up. Now, instead of thinking to reach the knees towards you, think of lifting the tailbone upright towards the ceiling. 4, 3, last 2, 1 last time. Lower your feet down again. Lower your shoulder blades, knees to your chest. Now, open your arms to the side on the floor. Okay, and not all the way to the side, slightly. Just a little bit away from your body. When you breathe out, activating the abdominals, so pushing the spine against the floor and keeping the shoulders open, we'll try to stretch one leg up and the other one forward. So make sure you're not arching the back here or trying this, knees bent. Now the other leg goes up, so we swap. And bend. Okay, if you find this kind of impossible, then just reach the legs long without locking the knees, so keep them soft. You will still be working on the abdominals, you will be still lengthening the legs pretty much. Okay, we go for another 2. And with the next one, let's try to be all of us with the right leg up, left leg forward. Now, so the right leg is up, and you're gonna move the left one. So when you breathe out, you reach the left leg across, ankles together and lower. Left leg up, left leg down. And we go for another 3. One last time. And bend your knees. Relax your lower back for a moment. And you're gonna stretch the left leg up now. So engage the abdominals, keep your chest open, go ahead. And as you breathe out again, cross the ankles and lower. Cross the ankles and lower. Try to think of lifting the legs from the action of the abdominals. Okay, let's imagine the abdominals are pulling the leg up. Just a couple more. And one more. Nice. Knees bent on your chest, relax your lower back. Okay, turn your head side to side a few times so we prepare the neck for the next movement. Okay, just move it side to side, super easy, while at the same time we give time to our lower back to recover. Okay, head in the center, engage the abdominals, stretch the right leg up and the left leg behind, down forward parallel to the ground. Breathe in to hold it. When you breathe out, you lift your left leg against the right one and we roll over. Okay, so I'm not reaching my toes on the floor. My legs are parallel to the ground. Let's take it easy. And as you breathe out, you try to lower one bone at a time. Okay, lower your left leg down again. Inhaling and exhaling, lift the leg, use it as a boost to roll over. Inhale to stay, keep your legs very long behind you. And exhale to control it down. Inhale, lower and lengthen the leg forward. Exhale, up and over again. Exhale to control it down. Inhale, lengthen that leg down. One last time now. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, stay, reach your toes far back. Exhale, control it down. Be careful, we are swapping the leg up here. Okay, so now the left leg is on top. We'll stay up. Inhale, lower and lengthen the right leg. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, stay and keep on stretching the legs. Exhale, control it down. Inhale, lengthen the right leg down. Exhale, up and over. Bravissime, beautiful. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, up and over. Inhale to hold it. And control it down. This is the last one, huh? Last time. Lower the leg, reach your toes far away. And exhale, up and over. Control it down. Knees on your chest. Rock on your back side to side. All right, you can lower your feet down on the mat, parallel in line with the hips. And you're gonna go up into shoulder breathe, so we stretch the spine the other way. So imprint and lift the hips. Open up your chest. Lift the hips really high. Let's give our spine a nice stretch. And as you breathe out, you lower down one bone at a time. And we do it again. So imprint, tilt your pelvis and lift the hips up. Go up high, let go, and control it down. Now, we go up again, imprint and lift, and this time we hold it here. So now we need to make sure the knees are not falling out. You want to keep your knees in line with the hips. We're going to lift the right knee up and stretch the leg towards the ceiling. Lower the leg, lower your pelvis down. Okay, you sit down and the leg goes down straight down. And we push it up again. Bend and lower. Okay, I'm complicating things a little bit today. I've told you I got 2 coffees before starting the lesson. So lift the other knee up. Stretch it towards the ceiling. Feel the bottom foot pushing into the ground to give you support. Now, sit down slowly, lower the leg straight. Push the heel into the ground again, go up. Bend and lower. Let's go again. Knee up. So I'm alternating right and left. Stretch the leg to the ceiling, push the heel into the ground. Control the way down, so resist gravity with that bottom foot. Push the heel into the ground to go back up. Bend and lower. Lift, stretch, control it down. We're not falling. Push it up. Bend and lower. So we start letting it flow without losing control. We keep on moving smoothly with control. So gravity is never leading. We always work against it. Okay, we have another 4 to go. Stretch it up, control it down. Breathe out, push the floor. And another 3. Stretch it up, control it down. Breathe out, push the floor. Let's go for the last 2. Stretch it up, control it down. Breathe out, push the floor. Bravi, bravi, bravi. Last one. Okay, now both feet are on the floor. Push the hips a little higher. And from up there, we control it down. Now, right leg all the way on top of the left one, and you lower the legs to the left. So right leg on top, legs falling to the left. Open up your chest, open up your shoulders. Come back to the center. Swap left leg on top. And lower the legs to the other side. And come back to the center. Uncross your legs. Lift your knees up. One and then the other. Hold on your thighs. Lift your shoulders up and roll up to sitting. Okay, we turn on one side and we start on the elbow. Working on our side plank today. So forearm on the floor, lift the body up high here and push the shoulder away from your ear. Okay, we start with the top hand on the hip. Super basic, super simple, lifting the hips up. Now, what you need to focus on in this exercise is the way down. So we sit down, controlling the movement without collapsing with the upper body. without losing control on the shoulder. Okay, never ending here, but always here. Okay, let's go again. Lift it up and control the way down. Lift it up and control it down. Okay, we go for another two, only another two. Up and control it down. One more. Okay, now let's complicate things again a little bit. So you do the same thing with your pelvis, but you stretch the top arm and the top leg. The arm goes up to the ceiling, the leg goes far away on the floor. My big toe is on the floor. Go back down, control the shoulder. Okay, just another 4. Up and lower. And just another 3. Up and lower. Last 2. Up and lower. One last time. Up and lower it down. Perfect. Stretch the top arm along the body. Push the bottom hand into the floor. Come up and stretch. Now, be careful. We go back down on the forearm, finding that control on the shoulder, and we stretch up. This time the leg goes off the ground. Bravissimi. Down. Control it. Stretch. Control it back down. Stretch it up. Nice. Just another 3, yeah? Up. Stretch. Down with control. Stretch it up. Down and stretch. Control it down and stretch it up. Okay, this is the last one. Stretch it out. Down with control and lift. Okay, perfect. Come back up, spin around, and we do the same exercises on the other side. Okay, so the first exercise is super basic. The hand is on the hip. This is up high, the shoulders push down. Okay, we go up. And we control the position of the upper body on the way down. Lift up. And control it down. Okay, just another 3. And of course, you're pulling the abdominals in. Try also not to rotate the upper body. You want to keep on facing forward. We are working to build up the side plank. And when you do the side plank, you don't look down. You look straight in front of you. One more. Perfect. Now, second exercise. Just another 5 of this. Shoulders down. You stretch the arm up. And the big toe will be on the floor, but far away. Control it down. Okay, keep on pushing here. 4. And control it down. So think of this top hand reaching up high, pulling you up. Last 2. And one last time. Bravi, bravissime. Tutte brave. And lower. Now, third exercise. You go up, pushing the bottom hand into the floor and stretch. Down, slowly, control the way down, find that control, the shoulders straight away, and stretch. The leg goes up. Control it down, push the hand on the floor, and stretch. Down with control, and push it up. Sit down, push the hand into the floor, stretch. And lower with control, stretch it up. Okay, we have another 2. Good. This is the last one to go. Perfect. We're gonna place both hands on the floor here and we turn on our hands and knees. Release your toes under. Step your feet together and your knees pretty wide apart. Sit back on the heels. Stretch the body forward. Okay, so keep your hands far away from you. Shift the weight on your hands, lower the hips, and lift your feet behind you. Chest up, look your face, lift your face, looking up. Shoulders away from your ears, let your chest lift. Okay, draw the abdominals in, round the spine, lower the feet, sit back. So your toes are connected here, huh? Toes together. Let's go again, shift the weight on your arms. Lift your feet and your chest while you sink your pelvis. Shoulders down, push the floor. The hands are pushing, giving you support. Draw the abs in and sit back again. Okay, let's do this one last time. So shift the weight on your arms, sink your hips, lift your chest. And back you go. Okay, unroll the spine. Good, and you draw a few circles with your arms just to relax the shoulders a little bit. Okay, we can turn on the side again. This time, knees bent, we stay on our hands here. Okay. Okay, spread your fingers. Super wide, strong hand. The hand is kind of in line with your hip. Stretch the top arm along the body. The same concept on your shoulder, never here, always here. Okay, push the shoulder down. Off we go, we lift the hips. And we stretch the leg and the arm in line, stretching them really long. Imagine there's someone pulling you from the foot down there. And control it down. Just another 4. And lower. 3. Bottom hand super strong, keep on spreading the fingers. Last 2. And lower one last time. Let's hold it. Place the hand on your ear and you tap, lift. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. We have another 5. Draw the abdominals in. Don't open up your tummy, your abs, your rib cage. Everything is connected. Hold it. Up, hold it. Push here. Push the pelvis up. Spread your fingers on the floor. Breathing in and out. And sit down. Spin around, other side. Spread your fingers, shoulder down, ribs up. The hand is in line with your hip. Stretch your top arm, nice and long. And if we go, breathe out. And breathe in, control the supporting shoulder. Okay, so think of really lengthening here, energizing out through the arm, out through the leg, and controlling it down. Just 3 more. and 2. One more, and we're going up to stay this time. Hand by the side of the head, glutes engage, tummy in, tap lift. Shoulders away from your ears. Don't sink your head into the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, last 2. We're gonna hold it now, up and stay for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Knees together, both hands on the floor. Turn on your hands and knees. You're gonna open your knees apart again. Step your hands away from you. Sit back on your heels. And you're gonna stretch it forward again. So shift the weight on the arms. Sink your hips, lift your toes, lift your gaze up. Let's do it again. So round the spine, sit back. And forward again. Okay, enough. Come back on your hands and knees. Step your knees under the hips. Step your hands under your shoulders. Cat stretch. Breathe out, round it up. And breathe in to release. Go again, breathe out, round it up. And release. We do this twice. Okay, one more, and you're gonna hold the spine round. Okay, so hopefully you have space behind you on the mat. If you don't, just step forward with me. We're gonna stretch our legs into plank, maintaining your spine round. So the reason why you want to have space on the mat behind you is because when you stretch your legs, it's important to have your hands and your feet on the mat. You don't want to have your hands on the mat and the feet on the floor. Okay, so round, 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 push the hips forward, tilting your pelvis. Stretch one leg and then the other. Good. Now, right knee to the right elbow. Stretch the leg off the ground. Right knee to the right elbow. Stretch off the ground. Keep on rounding the spine. Give me another 2. Counting by 5 today. And lower your toes. Other side. Keep on rounding the spine. Don't give up on your pelvis. 5, 4, 3. Last 2. One last time. Bravo. Lower your knees. Release your spine, look forward. Up again. Around the spine. Spread your fingers. Stretch your legs back. Right knee to the right elbow. Now, attention, we stretch the spine, we stretch the leg up. Push the heel back. Round the spine. Right knee to your right elbow. And stretch it up. I'm not even trying to lift my leg very high. I am focusing more on the movement on my spine. So rounding it here and stretching it here. Rounding it here and stretching it here. Last one. Lower down, round the spine. Other side, 5, and stretch. 4, and stretch. 3, and stretch. Last 2. Last one. Both feet down, both knees down. Sit back on your heels and roll the spine. Interlace your fingers And draw a few circles one way and the other, just to release your wrists. Okay, then go back on your hands and knees. You're gonna turn one hand upside down, finger pointing backwards, palm pointing, facing up. Try to push gently the hands into the ground. See if you can stretch your arm a little bit. So instead of keeping it bent, you stretch it up to feel that stretch on the wrist. Okay, let's do it on the other hand as well. Try to stretch the arm without losing the upper body opening and posture. So shoulders away from your ears, chest is up high. Very good. Release the hand. We go all the way down on our tummy. We are going to keep the palms of the hands together in front of your head. You slide your pinky fingers forward. You lift your legs up, stretching the arms and the legs super, super long. And then you drag your pinky fingers back, bending your arms, lowering the legs. Okay, good. Let's practice these a few times. Belly button in, keep the abdominals engaged. Breathe in to stretch out. And breathe out to lower. Breathe in to stretch out. And breathe out to lower. Give me another 3. Another 2. 1 more. And stay up here with the legs off the ground. Now you join the heels together, but you separate your hands apart. You separate your heels, but you join the palms of the hands. Open, close, close, open. Open, close, close, open. You decide how to breathe. Just make sure you're not releasing the abdominals. 4, 3, last 2. One last time. Lower the hands by the shoulders, lower your legs on the floor. Push the floor and come up on your hands and knees. Sit back on the heels. Give it a couple of breaths here. Okay, let's go back down. Tummy on the mat. Hands together, stretch the arms forward. Lift the legs up. Now you swing with your legs. We're going to reach the arms all the way around, lifting the chest a little higher. All the way around, palms on the floor, pinky fingers touching the ground. All the way around, lifting the chest. All the way around, palms together, pinky fingers on the floor. Don't give up on the abdominals, keep them tight. Inhale, all the way around and back. Exhale, all the way around, palms together. Inhale, all the way around and back. Exhale, all the way around, palms together. Last one. Hands by the shoulders, come back up. This time you tap your toes under and you stretch the legs. Okay, lower your knees down. Release your spine, look forward. Round the spine and stretch the legs up. Push the heels down into the mat. And lower your knees down. Okay, we're gonna turn on our back. Knees bent on your chest. Arms slightly open to the side. Engage the abdominal, stretch your right leg and your left leg parallel to the ground. You remember this, the roll over. So right leg up, left leg forward. You're gonna lift your left leg, exhaling, rolling over. Let's see if it feels a little easier on the back now. Control it down. We go just for another 2 on this side. Inhale to lower the leg. Exhale, up and over. Control it down. One more. Exhale, up and over. Control it down. Okay, swap the leg. So the left leg will be in front. Lower your right leg. And exhale, up and over. Control it down. Inhale, lower the leg, stretch it super long. And exhale, up and over. Reach your toes far behind you, reach, 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 reach. Control it down. One last time. Up and over. Control it down. Knees on your chest. You're gonna hold one knee on your chest and you stretch the opposite leg forward. Pull the knee towards you and just give it a couple of deep breaths here. Swap on the other side. Now, both feet on the floor, the right leg on top of the left one, right ankle on top. Hold on your left thigh and pull it towards you. Swap on the other leg. So the left one will go on top. You will be holding on the right one, pulling the legs towards you. Nice. Uncross your legs and hold from below your knees here. Lift your head and your shoulders and roll up to sitting. Stretch your spine up. Round and roll back. Roll up. Stretch your spine up. Round and roll back. Let's go for a couple more. Stretch it up as tall as you can. Open up your chest. Round, roll back. Last one. Stretch your spine. Okay. Lower the hands and turn to the sitting position. Okay. Good. The hands will be on your knees. Relax your shoulders. Draw a few circles. Good. Push the shoulders down and back. Open your arms to the side and we just stretch the body to one side. Reach your bottom hand far away. Walk it away. Come back in the center and walk the other hands away. And come back. Interlace your fingers behind. Lift your chest and maintaining your chest this high, you stretch the arms behind you. Okay, separate your hands and reach them above the head, interlacing your fingers again, stretching up. Lift your body, not just your arms. Lift up from here. Okay, now maintaining your body, your spine this high, you lower the arms with your palms facing up towards the ceiling. And we're ready for 3 deep breaths. So breathing in, expanding as you keep on growing tall through the body. Join the palms of the hands together and breathe out to lower. Go again, growing, expanding. Palms of the hands touching high towards the ceiling and lower. One last breath in. Join the hands together, reach them super, super, super high. And breathe out lower. Well done, girls.